Late August, sand under your feet still warm from the afternoon. You catch someone's eyes linger a second too long as you walk past. You don't look away first anymore. 8% body fat. 12 weeks ago, this body didn't exist. 12 weeks ago, you almost didn't start. Here's what it actually costs to stand on this beach looking like this. 25% body fat, comfortable, soft around the middle, the kind of body that looks fine in a t-shirt and disappears the second it comes off. You've stood in front of this mirror before. Same thought every time. This is the summer. You've said that before too. The difference this time is the plan, not a diet, a deficit, calculated and tracked, no guessing. Protein locked at 1 gram per pound, non-negotiable, because you finally understood that without it, the weight you lose won't be fat. It'll be muscle, and muscle is the one thing that makes the whole cut worth doing. Cardio 4 days a week, done before you're even hungry enough to notice it. The first week is easy. Motivation is doing all the work. You tell a buddy at the gym about the plan, half expecting him to say he's heard it before. He has. Everyone has. He shrugs and says he'll believe it when he sees it. 3 weeks in, the scale moves, but nothing else does. Your clothes fit the same. Your face looks the same. This is where most people quit. The part where the work doesn't show yet, where you're paying the cost with none of the reward. You keep going anyway, not because you feel different, because the plan doesn't care how you feel. 15% body fat. Your shirts fit different now. Not tight, just closer. The way fabric sits on something instead of hiding it. A guy at the grocery store, a total stranger, asks what you're training for. You almost laugh. Nobody's ever asked you that before. What you don't realize yet is that fat loss isn't linear. Your body holds onto water and glycogen that mask real progress week to week. Some mornings the scale lies to you completely, up 2 pounds after your best week of eating. This is exactly why the people who quit at week 3 are quitting on a number that was never telling the truth in the first place. Small moments start piling up. A coworker mentions, "You look like you've been hitting the gym." You didn't think it showed yet. It's showing more than you know. 12% body fat. Definitions start showing in your shoulders, your forearms, places you never used to look twice at. Your arms look different in the mirror at 6 a.m. in a way they never did at 25%. Lit different, sitting different, like the shape was always underneath, and the last 7 weeks just uncovered it. The cravings get worse before they get easier. Sugar, volume, anything to fill the space the deficit carved out of your day. You learn fast that willpower isn't the tool here. It never was. Structure is. Same meals, same times, no decisions left to make when you're tired, and it's 9 p.m. and the kitchen is right there. At the gym, a guy you've never spoken to asks what your split is. You give him a real answer this time, not the deflecting joke you used to give when you didn't feel like you'd earned the question yet. 10% body fat. Abs show up some days in the right light, at the right angle, first thing in the morning before you've eaten anything. Your energy gets inconsistent, sharp before noon, flat by 4 p.m. The deficit finally deep enough to notice in your focus and not just your waistline. By now, you've built the system that makes the rest of this possible. Refeed days planned in advance on the calendar, not earned through guilt after a bad week. Sleep protected the same way you'd protect a training session, because you learned the hard way 3 weeks ago that one bad night of sleep undoes a good week of eating faster than any cheat meal could. You stop bracing for people's reactions and start noticing them instead. The second glance at the pool, the "you look good, man," from someone you barely talk to. You used to deflect those. Now you just say thanks and let it land. 8% body fat. The final stretch isn't about hunger anymore. Hunger you got used to weeks ago. It's precision now. Sodium timing, water manipulation in the last 48 hours. Small technical details that mean nothing at 25% and everything at 8. You almost don't recognize yourself the morning you check the mirror 3 days out, and the work finally actually outnumbers the doubt. 12 weeks of a body that didn't look like anything, and then, all at once, it does. Then the trip, then the drive with the windows down, then the sand, still warm from the afternoon. You're not checking who's watching anymore. you already know. And for the first time all summer, it doesn't feel like something you have to prove. It just feels like something you finally get to enjoy. This is what a summer actually costs. Not motivation. Motivation was gone by week 3. Structure, repeated, on the exact days you didn't feel like it. A plan that didn't care how you felt, followed anyway. 12 weeks of nobody noticing, then 12 weeks of everybody noticing, and somewhere in between, you stopped needing them to.